Hi gorgeous soul, welcome to your weekly astrology. I'm wearing the sunglasses because I've got the light shining right in my face, so forgive that. But anyway, here we are at such an exciting week. Yes, we haven't had this astrology for 500 years. It's full on, it's intense. It's quite a heavy lesson, but an opportunity for liberation as we have the Sun and Pluto joining forces. It's full on and intense, but it gives us a message of what's to come. On top of that, we have a very emotional full moon and lunar eclipse. Here's your weekly astrology. Virgo, you divine and magnificent creature. Let me tell you something. This is a week where you find out what happiness is and what it is you seek and what pleasure you want in the world. And also you may have a dramatic creative transformation, whether you're in a creative field, whether you want to write, whether you're doing anything online. There's a big and dramatic shift in your creativity, and you could have a big awakening as well. Let's start at the beginning and the full moon lunar eclipse, which is in your social zone, your social media zone, your website zone, your connection to the one consciousness zone, and your team player zone. You may have a revelation around a group of people or an experience online, and it's like something is revealed to you and you're probably changing direction in those areas and possibly changing direction by shifting your perception. You realize that this is your time to be happy and that you deserve happiness. Perhaps you haven't felt it was possible to be happy. Perhaps there have been certain things going on in your life which has restricted your happiness. Perhaps there's been relationships that aren't working. The big conjunction for you is about creativity, children, romance, and happiness. You know, the cosmos is saying this year, strive for what makes you happy, even if it means making difficult choices, tough choices. It will be revealed. There is change coming, and the change for you is to commit to your own pleasure and to commit to your divine soul journey, trusting that you deserve happiness, trusting that you deserve beautiful, intimate connections with people. But it also, of course, Saturn is about personal responsibility. Have you been doing anything that you need to change and take responsibility for in your intimate relationships, in your creativity, or any of those areas? Because Saturn doesn't mess about, nor does Pluto. So we all have to look at our personal responsibility, not blaming other people. So, you know, what have you been doing to stop you committing to joy and pleasure? Of course, there may be external circumstances, but you're going to be given a gateway to find that happiness. Fingers crossed, my darlings. There is so much going on this week. I mean, I could talk about the other things. The Jupiter is opposing the North Node. Let's see how that is for you, which actually is all about those two areas. We also have Mars trine Chiron. So there may be some potential to heal issues in your family or your home, but it means being brutally honest. An intense week. Let me know what happens. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
Hi, I'm Seven, a spiritual medium psychic. When I'm communicating messages from spirit to you, I'm also looking at the evolution of where you're going in your life and your journey. I'm answering questions, but then also looking at the wider reasoning around what's happening as well. What I always do is give the truth, because I'm giving the information that's coming through for me. And so sometimes that comes across to some people that could be quite harsh, or they want me to change information. That's not what this is about. This is about what's coming through from spirit. But ultimately, a reading with me is there to help. Most of the time, I don't remember the readings right after, because it's not myself, as in Seven, giving that. It's actually coming from spirit. This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody that ultimately is going to better their life.